Mike, will the Panthers compromise Toronto's ability to score off the rush? Are they that type of team that will try to muck it up?
Well, according to what we've looked at, number one team in the National League at clogging up the neutral zone. So, we got to be aware of that and understand how to play, and we've talked about that, and we'll talk about it again, so we can put some pressure on their D. But obviously, they're a team that needs a win, and we're a team that needs a win. Should be a good game.
You've seen a lot of players come and go in your coaching career. What do you think it is, Mike, that you have Yandel on one side, Marleau on this one, these Ironman streaks that they're running right now?
Well, I mean, they're both obviously real good skaters, must have real good bodies and body types so that they don't get hit, and they must look after themselves. Ever since Yandel broke in, he's been a good player. Get-go, I didn't know he was this good a player when he was in Arizona, but obviously elite player, can really skate, and those guys who can skate, and then obviously you got to look after yourself, but you got to be lucky too.
What kind of impact do you think having the moms along for this trip's done for your group?
Well, I think it's all about building a family atmosphere. We try to do that as much as we possibly can. I think it's important for them to understand that we're trying to look after their kids the best we can as well. But that's really not what this is about. This was an opportunity for our players to say thanks to their moms for all they've done for them. And, it's been special that way. We've got to finish it off with 2 points, but it's been real special to be around the moms and see them interact with their sons. It's totally different than when the dads are here. But it's been a great experience, a loud experience, but now I'm not getting in it.
How loud?
Oh, yeah. There's lots of noise. Like, there's no question. They seem to be having a great time, and I think that's, it warms your heart, to be honest with you, just to watch them interact. Obviously, there's a lot of love there, and, just to me, there's been a lot of talk, there's been a lot of laughter, there's been a lot of fun, and a lot of love, and that's a great thing.
The NHL season longer than what Ojaganov's used to playing, and how do you see him kind of managing being in the NHL grind?
Yeah, I haven't seen it be a factor yet. I'm not saying it is not going to be a factor, but it hasn't been a factor to this point. He's a guy who's getting better. His ability to pass the puck is so important. As his fitness comes, he gets used to the tighter quarters, it gets quicker, which is good for us. We think he's got a whole nother level to get to. That's sure what our plan is with him, and we're hoping he's going that way.
Do you think Austin is skating yet like he did before he got hurt?
Yeah, we were just talking about that last game. It looked like he might be on. It was first time he sailed out of the D zone. So, in order to sail a D zone, you got to play 200 feet. You got to get back there and be available and go. And so, we'll know more here in the next little bit. But just by talking to our science people and going through it, it should be time here pretty close now. So when you look at that, it takes a chunk of time to get your legs back.
Why do you think Luongo's had such a long career, been able to sustain himself as a number one goalie this late?
He's good. He was a star. I remember in Junior Memorial Cup, we had 60 shots on him or something like that. And, it was unbelievable. We had to beat him in overtime or something. Right from the World Junior time right through, he's been a star. And he reads the game better than most goalies. He's been big enough. He's been able to play deep in his net. And he's obviously been able to spend some time staying healthy, and you got to stay healthy. Now, obviously, as you get older, you need more help. You need a backup that can play some games for you so you can stay at your best.
Mike, they're honoring Brian McCabe tonight.
Oh, are they Caver?
Yeah.
Good for him, man.
Other than the can opener, what do you remember?
Oh, my best story is I played him so much in Spokane one night in Moose Jaw. I had coached in Moose Jaw. They had fired my butt, so I wanted to win bad, obviously, and didn't let him off the ice. He cramped up, so I played him so much. He was lying on the bench, cramped up, asking, I'm just hurt. And in those days, you didn't have a lot of things to look after that. You probably didn't hydrate right, probably didn't feed him right, all those things. Caver's a good man, known him a long, long time, right from, I think I even had him at a Bantam camp. He was a kid before the draft. So known him a long time. He's got a real nice family. Proud Leaf at one time, and at the alumni function there, I don't know, a couple of years back, maybe it was the outdoor game, to be honest with you, got to catch up with him and his family, meet his wife, meet his kids. So special guy, and good for him.
Did you ever see him as a director of player personnel type? It's interesting how these guys develop.
Yeah, real love of hockey. Caver's always had a real love of hockey. He's been a good player right from the get-go. Stepped in, always had the ability to move the puck and play well and loved to play. I don't know. You don't think like that. Then they just want to play as long as they can. But he looked after himself, looked after his body, obviously loved hockey, and this is a good setup for him.